All right, ladies and gentlemen. So after the first game, my bracket is fucking crushed. Tough one to deal with. Very, very tough one to deal with right here because Virginia Tech was actually up for a majority of this game. And then the last 6 minutes came and they played like absolute garbage. Well, first of all, this was a sloppy game. Very, very sloppy game. It seemed like Virginia Tech had like a 10-0, like a 10 or a 12-0 run at, towards the middle of the first half. They played great. They played really, really good defensively. They couldn't really find, they had some perimeter shots going, but the second half came, dude, and they just couldn't hit a fucking bucket. It was just horrible, sloppy play for both teams for the majority of the time. Virginia Tech, with the last six minutes, kept trying to drive the shit inside, and they were just taking horrible shots. Let's give credit to Florida. They played really, really good defense inside the interior, but for just good God, Virginia Tech played like absolute dog shit in the second half offensively. The last fucking 30 seconds, I have never seen a team that wasted that much fucking time off the clock when you're down by 4 points. You wasted 19 fucking seconds? Oh boy, bro. Oh boy. And then they kept giving me hope, man. When Virginia Tech tied the game to send the shit to overtime, they just kept giving me hope because I was about to make my peace and say, you know what, my perfect bracket's destroyed. Fuck it. I still have a chance to potentially go on I still have a chance with this bracket because I know I'm not gonna have a perfect bracket. I didn't really study these teams. I was too lazy to do it. But I knew that Virginia Tech going into this, I was so confident that Virginia Tech was going to win this game. I was so confident that they were going to win this game. I watched Florida. The SEC is weak this year. It is not as strong as it used to be. Florida is like maybe the fourth or the fifth best team there, and that's really not saying that much. Again, Arkansas, Alabama, and LSU I think are legit teams, but even those teams, they're probably going to get most likely to like best case scenario the Elite Eight, and I think that's done. But they fucked me. Virginia Tech, I took a risk. I was so confident that it was going to be an upset. March Madness, upsets happen every year. I was that confident that Virginia Tech was going to, and typically it makes sense for me to choose Virginia Tech in this situation. Normally the 10-7, 9-8 seeds, that's the upset games. So I felt like I didn't, and for a majority of this game, Virginia Tech proved me right. I had, everyone said, no, go with Colgate to upset Arkansas. Fuck no. Arkansas, like I said, Colgate came off with a great start. Arkansas destroyed them, though. I made the smart choice by choosing Arkansas. Texas Tech is doing their thing against Utah State. So far, every team that I've chosen that I'm seeing right now on TV, Illinois is destroying Drexler. So far, every team I've chosen, they've done a great job. They're doing their job, and Virginia Tech could not close the game out in the last 5 minutes of the game. And then all these follow-outs happened. The dude got dunked in overtime. And then, this dude crossed the shit out the dude, hit a step-back three in the dude's face. The game was over after that. Huge shout-out to that Castle guy. That dude was a baller. He was a phenomenal defensively, and he was just too strong and too physical in the interior. It was just nothing Virginia Tech can do. They played like absolute garbage for a majority of that for that majority of the second half. Finally lost the lead within those 5 minutes, and Florida Virginia Tech gave me hope, but overtime came, and they just couldn't really close out the deal, man. That step back three really sealed it, but I honestly felt like the better team lost. Honestly, I felt Virginia Tech was the better team, and they just lost control over those last 5 minutes. They just lost control in those last 5 minutes. They just took horrible shots, horrible offensive play calls, horrible offensive setups. Could not find anybody in the perimeter to hit those open shots. It was just fucking horrible. Oh boy. This is a tough one, man. Because Virginia Tech gave me hope. I made peace with it that Florida was going to win this game because Virginia Tech deserved to lose. But Virginia Tech kept giving me hope. And now my perfect bracket in the first fucking game of the day is already crushed. So let me know how you guys, let me know, are your brackets still alive? Is it perfect or is it crushed just like mine was. Let me know below in the comment section. We can hash it out below.